Very
Never
clear.
mind. Never mind. Yes, never mind.
Thank you,
Yep.
thank you. So I received your message, and these are your questions.
Yes.
All right, let's begin.
Uh,
And
yep.
yes, number one, have you have you ever made a mistake while you were while you were controlling the airplane?
In terms of safety, in terms of flight safety, I have never mistaked. I always try to follow the rules of flight school. Keep in mind always. So I have never mistaked when I control airplane.
Always.
By the
I
way,
have.
yes, yep,
Go ahead, please.
yes. By the way, do you think my answer is kind of what they call very
Kind of
general? Yes, kind of
very general.
yes. Because there is no
Um,
specific example or there's no my own experience. Yes, such like
mm, hang on.
yes. But I prefer not to say my mistake in airplane because it
Mm-hmm.
sounds like if I say yes, I have made some mistake, blah blah. It sounds like I'm not. It
You're
sounds
not responsible.
yes responsible
But
or
have
not.
you made a mistake before?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever made a mistake? Honestly speaking, have you made a mistake while controlling the airplane?
Honestly, no. There's always a flight trainer
Uh-uh.
beside me, and
Mm-hmm.
I think most of the applicants never mistake while they were in training.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can say that, you have
Yes,
never made a mistake because so far I
yes,
have been closely monitored by my trainer and my coach, and I do my best to be responsible all the time. And do not say try to follow. I always make it a point, or
yes,
I
yes,
make
yes.
sure to follow the school rules.
Yes, I always make sure
To follow school rules.
to follow, yeah, to follow
Mm-hmm.
school rule, yeah,
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
yep.
So far, yeah, oh yeah. Until now, or so far, I haven't made any mistakes yet, and I'm planning to to keep it that way.
Yes, so far I've never mistaken, never
I
made
have never made a mistake yet.
made mistake yet,
Hmm.
and I try to keep it and
I will try, or I will do my best to keep it that way.
keep it that yeah yes keep it that
Mm,
way.
mm,
Uh,
mm.
yep,
Okay, that's good enough. Let's go to the next one.
yep,
Um, what do you think you should Okay,
yes,
why do you think you should be a pilot? Any specific reason?
yes. Uh, okay. Divide into let me divide into two aspects that why I think I should be a pilot. First, it's my personal dream. Since I was a child, since my childhood, it's my personal dream. So
Mhm.
I really uh, want to make dreams come true.
Mhm.
And then other aspect, uh, I admire pilot is worthwhile. I admire pilot because they are worthwhile. They can make a passenger's journey happy, in safe condition, and it's very worthwhile job that uh,
Okay.
yes, yeah,
All right. Okay, you gave me two reason. You gave me two reasons because
yes,
it's your childhood dream. So
yes,
you are talking about your passion.
yes,
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah, I am very passionate about flying an airplane. And I think this one is something personal. I think the next reason should be more of a professional reason. Like
Yeah,
I my personality is very uh responsible.
yes.
I stick to the rules and
Ah, yes.
I put safety first. And I think
Yeah, 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 yes. Stick to the rule, yes.
mhm,
And my personality,
I I can say I'm a professional
yes,
who puts
professional.
safety, safety of my passengers on my top priority.
Yes, safety is my top priority.
Uh-huh.
Top
And
priority. Yep.
I think that being a pilot is, I'm sorry, those are the most important characteristics of a pilot.
Yes, those are, and yep, those those are the character.
Most
Ca
important
ah,
characteristics.
the most important
Characteristics of a pilot.
characteristics of
Characteristics
yes of a
of a
pilot.
pilot.
Yes.
Mm.
So yes, I can I say I am very good stick to rules? No.
Mm,
My
I
personality.
mm-mm.
Yes.
My personality, I take rules very seriously.
Ah, yes, yes. I take a rule. I take a rule very seriously,
Mm-hmm.
seriously. And safe is my top priority all the
Safety,
time. I say safety.
safety. Mm.
Safety is my top priority, and those are the most important characteristics of a pilot, I think.
Okay, very
Yep.
good.
Yes.
I think that's better. Something personal, your passion, and then something professional that the company will be able to use, and the company that you something that will uh, make the company want to hire you. Sense of responsibility
Yes.
and putting importance on safety of everybody, right?
Yes, that's why I was hesitated to mention about personal dream because it's like
Mm-hmm.
okay, I want to be why it's like to the question why should we hire you and I answer like because I want to be hired something like that, so that's why yes I was confused.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, let's go to the next one.
Yes. Next
Mm,
one. Yep.
what do you think something about need to be a pilot? Okay. What this question is not correct. What do you think something about what are the
Yes.
what does this question mean? I'm confused.
Because yes, I made this question
Mm-mm,
as what do you think? What do you think something need?
mm-mm.
Uh, what?
Requirements?
Yes, requirements or as you already mentioned just a while ago, what kind of priority pilot should make?
Mm-hmm. Aha, okay. Characteristics or
Yeah, characteristics.
mm.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I
Yes.
don't. I'm not. Mm-mm.
Yes. As a teacher, just to mention the responsibility and stick to the rule or be on time, something like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm searching now.
Yes.
Seven characteristics of a good pilot? Hang
Mm,
on.
yes. Or
Um,
yes.
Here, pilot has command and authority. Give me a moment.
Yes.
That's
Or
number one. Do you know what it means? Pilot has command and authority.
I guess the sentence means pilot control the whole plane.
Yes,
Yes.
authority.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Authority.
And next one.
Pilot knows how to yes, pilot should know the situation, the whole situation correctly, and
Can you open this one? It will be easier.
yes. Mm, ah,
I guess you can base your answer to these list.
yes, yes. I read this article and add some contents on my
Yes.
answer. Yes, answer
Mm-hmm,
list. Yes,
mm-hmm,
thank you for your.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're
Ah,
welcome.
yep.
Okay,
Yes.
so why don't you make an answer? Okay, what do you think are the most important
Yes.
characteristics of a
Yes.
good pilot?
Yes. In my opinion, pilot should take all responsibilities in the airplanes. And so responsibility should be the first top priority of a pilot.
Mhm.
And also, quick action needed to be a good pilot because they should take immediate and appropriate action to the situations, I mean, to the emergency situations or
Mhm.
disasters.
Mhm.
So I think those two characteristics should be needed to be a good pilot.
Okay, the
Yes,
top two characteristics. And this one, I think this is a very good addition. Training,
yes, training.
recurrent flight training. Yeah, you always need to practice to enhance your
Ah,
skills, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
recurrent, recurrent.
yes, recurrent flight training.
hmm Can you tell me why? Okay, you will talk to me about this. You will tell me why recurrent flight training is important.
Yes, I think pilot control the airplane as his body. So he always learn about the airplane and control as his body. But there's a blank to control airplane. He
Mm-mm.
may forget something or he may feel uncomfortable when he
Mm-hmm.
control the airplane. So that's why recurrent flight training always needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, and also I think, hang on.
Yeah.
Um, Recurrent flight training is to to maintain your knowledge, because if you forget certain rules, then
Yes.
that would affect your judgment. And there are also updates on the technology of airplanes,
Yes.
maybe, and standard protocols in different countries. Because as a pilot, yeah, you'll be visiting different countries with different flight air laws, maybe, laws
Yes.
and policies. um, yeah.
Update to
Mm.
the system.
And when you have training, it increases your confidence on the
Yes,
skills.
in
Yeah. I
increase
know this. You will stop doubting yourself if you have
confidence.
confidence, right?
Yes. So yes, to maintain the skill of control, and due to the the airplane system updating very frequently, and
Mhm.
to increase my confidence about controlling. Yes,
Mhm.
so recurrent flight training is needed. Can I say something is needed to verb? I mean, yes, something is needed to is it correct? Is needed to.
Something is
Re-
needed to
yes,
tell me your sentence.
yes. Recurrent flight training is needed to be a good pilot.
To be a good pilot, to be a
Yes.
good pilot. That is a correct sentence.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
correct.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next question. Sorry.
Bless you.
No, we say bless you when I sneeze. Achoo! Right?
Ah,
But when I cough and I say excuse me, you can say that's all right.
that's all
Okay?
right. Yes, that's all right.
Okay. How
Yeah.
do you prepare for flight simulator test?
Uh, due to today's simulator test was a jet engine. I went to jet engine simulator center near airport, and I took 5 hours using the simulator. And then I usually practice in my room using tiny gadget. I mean tiny small simulator set. Home device using home device
Hmm.
for flight simulator test.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so you have your personal training. You train by yourself also.
Yeah, even though that's not very not similar with the real flight simulator.
Hmm.
Yes, I have. Can I say home home simulator device?
Mm.
No.
Where did you get this home simulator device? Did you make
Uh,
it yourself or did you buy it somewhere
by
else?
Amazon. There's a yes. There's a small like this. There's a handle, and there
Mm.
is a power.
So what are the differences between this home
Ah,
simulator device and the real one?
yes. A real one is very big screen, and the handle is more big, and there is a pressure on the handle,
Mhm.
and it's like it's very different with the
Mhm.
home system. There's no pressure on home
Mhm.
system. Just it's like yeah, it's very different.
So do you think it's a good idea then to just, to just train by yourself? It's very different. So you might not get used to the real thing,
Yes, but I
right?
think maybe all of applicants practice using the home
Really?
system. Yes, because it's very
Mm.
expensive. It's very expensive. Go to flight simulator center. It's about
But you have gone to the flight simulator center how many times?
5 hours. It's about $200 for an hour.
Oh my God, that's expensive.
Yes, and that's why I think all applicants practice
But
home
is that
system.
accepted by the flight companies, by the plane companies? Do they Is it
maybe they
okay for them?
maybe they know that most applicants practice or just once or twice go to flight simulator center and get the test.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I I'm not very sure about that, to be honest. Well, I don't know how it works there in the in those kinds of companies. I don't think if they're gonna accept that.
Yes.
But well, I think you have to focus more on the real training in the flight simulator center. You
Yes.
know, you should tell them that you have gone there several times just to keep your skills, your to improve your skills, and then sometimes also when I'm at home, I use a home flight, whatever you call it.
Yes.
But I have more trainings. You should emphasize on your real trainings in the center. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Yep. Emphasize. Emphasize. Will training and like. What do you think about so throughout uh experience with the real training device? I
Hmm.
got the feeling. I try to get the feeling of control.
Controlling, or I'll
Yeah,
get. I'm
controlling.
trying
Yes.
to get. I'll get the hang of it.
Yes. I
I'll
try
get the
to get the hang
hang
of of
controlling the plane.
yes, controlling the yes plane.
Mm. Okay, tell me your sentence again.
Yes. Just yeah. Just give me a second. Uh, yes. For flight simulator test, I went to flight simulator center near airport about 5 hours. I tried to get the hang of control of the plane, and I think I did my best. I did my best today's test.
Mm. Okay, 5 hours is that the
Not,
standard
not
number of hours?
no. But just I heard that mostly applicants,
Most applicants.
yes,
Mm.
most applicants went to the center and took 4 or 5 hours
Mhm.
practice using the device and
Mhm.
get the test. Just
Mhm.
I've heard that.
Okay. All right. So I have had 5 hours of training in
Yes.
the simulator center, and then I try to review. Maybe it's better to say I try to review what I have learned at home using the
Yes.
home simulator thingy. Okay.
I dictate after, yes, I dictate your sentence after, yes, class. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to the next one. Um, what can you contribute to our company?
Uh, if the given chance to me that I can work in your company,
Mhm.
first I try to adapt the company system as soon as possible. And after I adapted the company, I try and I focus on work sticking to the company's rule, and also I I will I will share what I've learned with my colleagues, co-workers, colleagues, because it's the best thing.
Okay, continue. Take your
Yes.
time.
And after after time goes by, I always I always try to share what I've learned in the company, and it would be the first step of a good company's culture that I can contribute.
Hang on.
Yes,
I don't like that very much.
me too. Yes,
Mm, hang on.
yes,
I'm gonna search for good answers.
yes.
What? Mm, you have focused on sharing your knowledge to your coworkers or
Yes.
to other pilots. Why is that so important for you?
Actually, because of lack of the due to lack of idea.
Mm. Ah, okay. You don't
Yeah.
have anything else to
Yes.
say.
Anything else? Yes.
What? I don't know really. Why should it's my first time to talk about, you know, to have an interview with a pilot. I don't really know what to say,
Yes.
but
Yes. Same. Yes.
well, mm,
Or should I say just I work hard and hard work only the only way to contribute to no.
I don't think so. I mean, a lot of people work hard, especially
Yes.
Koreans. You are known as
Yeah.
a workaholic.
Yes.
So if
Work
you are a
hard.
workaholic, that's not a very special thing anymore.
Yes. I
Mm,
think so. I totally agree with you. That's not
mm,
sounds like special. It does not sound special.
mm.
Hmm.
I don't know what to say here.
Or just uh
It's not listed here. But these are very good answers. Check this out also.
yes.
Why should we hire you? I think maybe you can say, I think your company will benefit from my constant diligence. Constant diligence. I am an eager learner.
Ah,
Eager
yes.
learner. I'm willing to adapt to your company's policies and
Eager
standard SOP
learner.
again, SOP
Yes. SOB. Yes. Company's policies. Willing to
and
adapt to.
standard operating
Yes. Willing to adapt to your company's policies and standard operation policy.
procedures,
Yeah.
standard operating procedures.
Procedures. So that's why. Not that's why.
I know how much you value obedience. I think obedience is very important as a pilot, right?
Yes.
And
Obedience.
and and I have the ability to
Yes, obedience. Yes, well, I know how much you value obedience.
very good,
Yes,
very good ability in handling um, stressful
stress.
and
Handling. Yes,
emergency
very,
situations.
very good to handling stress, stressful situation. Emergency situation. Handling emergency situation. Yep. I am very good ability. I have a very good ability in handling stressful and emergency situations. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think those are quite good answers. But
Yes,
if you can
I
think of
think so.
better ones, of course, yes, you can tell them. When is your interview anyway?
Next week.
Next week. Is it gonna be a personal interview or a phone
Uh,
online
yes,
interview?
it's personal one-on-one interview, and I heard that it's about no longer than 10 minutes. It's very a short
Wow.
interview.
So how many applicants are expected to attend?
I guess about 70 applicants take a
A
simulator
lot. So
test.
how many are they going to hire?
Uh, I have no idea. Maybe 50 or less 50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. Well, anyway, before you go there, you need to have a wide knowledge about Korean Air, okay? Because
Yeah.
they'll be asking you what you know
Uh,
about our company.
yes. But by the way, uh, yes, there are 8 airlines in Korea.
Mhm.
Two airlines are FSC, full service carrier, and
Mhm.
six and I mean yes, five yes, five
Mhm.
airlines are LCC, low cost carrier, and
Mhm. Mhm.
one is luggage carrier. What do you call it? Yes,
Mhm.
luggage. So most applicants apply for
Mhm.
yes, five airlines which are low cost carriers.
Mhm.
They ask more low flight time and more
Mhm.
flight
Lower.
lower flight experience.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Well, as long as you know their the history of their company and
Yeah.
everything you need to know, to answer their questions. And please check the um links that I have sent you and then my corrections also in the feedback box if you need them,
Yes.
right? And then
Yes.
visit me again next Saturday and tell me how it went. Okay?
Yes, I really hope there is a blank on your schedule box.
There will be.
I
I
don't think so. Last time I tried to yes, book your class, but there's no yeah
You have to wake up at 12, 12
12
o'clock.
12
Yeah.
o'clock.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay.
I try. Yes, I try.
Yeah. Well, don't forget to give me an update. I really want to know how it goes. Okay?
Yes, I do my best. Yes,
Thank you. And I'll see you later. Have
yes,
a great day, Ryan.
yes. Thank you very much for today's class. I got very useful advice from
Oh,
you. Yes,
it's my pleasure. Good luck.
yes.
Yeah?
I really hope to see you
I
again.
hope
Yes,
so. And then
yes.
when I go to Korea, I want you to be my pilot. Okay?
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
See ya.
See
Goodbye.
you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, teacher.